Alrighties! No problem. Leave it to me! Leave it to me! Leave it to me! Leave it to me!
Danganronpa. Danganronpa.
What's up?
Hey, hey.
You! Hey, hey! Now then. Even so. Hey! Yep. Hey, hey! Impossible!
Hold it. So... Hey, hey!
Hey, hey! I see. See? Now then. See? Well... What?
It appears that, to tell you the truth, I'm tired. Man, I know it's bad, but though I really don't feel like it, even though it's impossible since it's so...
Hey, hey! Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, hey!
You're pathetic.
It appears you cannot escape. It's nearly showtime!
Yep.
Damn it! Damn it. What? Isn't that right? Well... Hey. No good at all. Right? Man. Hey. Well, yeah.
Well now. Yahoo! Hey, come on. Now I'm really angry. Hey. Now then.
Now then, let's speak during the class trial. If you vote correctly, I'll punish everyone. I'm sure you guys are starved. Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy.
I'm here today because I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'm definitely not tempted. Akane!
Hey, why don't we try... We weren't able to leave Strawberry House. So I want to make sure we get a detailed
I discovered I headed over to Grape Tower from Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were—
Hajime was with... Don't tell me you three were together since last...
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs!
Of course you're not.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being, but someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go any...
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate.
Forget these boring intros. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have—
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well, the weapon is obvious, right? What the heck, you guys? The weapon...
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right! It was a surprise beating! The weapon is decided!
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him! Damn it!
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right! It was a surprise beating! The weapon is decided!
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right! It was a surprise beating! The weapon is decided!
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
No, that's wrong! No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nek. The hammer was used to beat Nekomaru.
But that hammer was clean.
Well, yeah, but killer might...
Why?
Well, obviously...
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby...
Just so you all know, I was trying... I thought, maybe you guys mistook the hammer.
Seems that was a...
Then what was the real weapon used to murder?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene.
Then, how about if it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon?
I see!
The only thing with oil...
Then that pillar is the weapon!
Nobody could withstand, even if you used 100% of your muscle.
Why?
We tried to move it.
Yeah, that pillar. But there's one dude who could have lifted Coach Nekomaru's robot body.
So, he lifted the pillar, and...
You mean Nekomaru?
Don't be stupid!
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar...
Well, I guess you're right.
What the heck?
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for real.
I see. So my... Alright, it's up to you, Sonia.
Understood. Then, Sonia, here I go! There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella... excited!
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonya! I'm getting hella excited!
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
No, that's wrong! If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should...
Huh?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed, the fragments should...
I briefly considered that too.
I see.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer...
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your
But we can't say for sure that... There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that...
Then I shall ask you.
You guys... You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own... What a waste of talent! And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? What did you say? Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you.
Hey, Nagito. How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorant...
Who cares?
Well, first, but when combined with a specific item...
A specific item?
Of course. The ultimate...
Isn't that the thing you...
So, Nagito no...
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure We've seen it?
That's right. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion, I am he who cuts the... It's only fitting that I
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
I don't know why, but I'm
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate...
In order to clarify that...
Huh?
You still don't realize it? Gee, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this,
Anyway, we must first clarify, then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful...
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion. truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape... Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No, that's wrong.
Both of those towers, are they...
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort...
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind... If it is, then see? That means it could...
So then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building.
Bow down! Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
While we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower? But we should have all been together during that time.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the...
If it is too heavy to carry, just like if there is no bread, let the... There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing. There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing. There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing. There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing. There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
Damn it!
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic, the pillar, the body, everything could have moved it all, easy as pie. It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic robot, the pillar, the body, everything could have moved it all, easy as pie. It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic, the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
Crap!
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the pillar, the could have moved it all, easy as pie. It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene? Damn it! There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the future with the pillar, the body, everything at
Allow me to cut through those words! Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor. From the position of Nekomaru's body in the pillar, physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible.
Then it's impossible to...
I am terribly sorry.
It's all right. A fire...
So what really happened?
Not when the experiment involving the handbook...
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there.
If they're not the same building or two...
No,
I thought it would come to this. Fine. I'll tell you guys.
Give us the answer, not a...
But then it wouldn't mean anything. It's also important for me because it...
But how do we know your hint is any good?
I have a good reason. The reason I'm the only one who knows it?
I see! You're talking about the final dead. You cleared the life-threatening game there and found...
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room. And there, a smoke from that window.
Strange.
Instead of explaining it, at an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Yep. See? This is it. Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the Funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right? Then let's begin.
The structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was. Grape House and Strawberry House should, which means if you're viewing the tower. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow.
I see.
Crap! Crap! Here! You said this photo was taken from the hidden room. If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then, this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly simple, it might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, despite the fact that you don't have a
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At
The top floor, right?
such sharp eyes. So you realized it already?
Top floor. So the...
But the Monokuma archive should be the only route.
What does it mean?
all coming together. Got it. I know the...
Then let me hear it.
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, so where did Grape House... There is only one possibility. It was... Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same...
Same building? Different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different three-story buildings. They're actually one
You think about it like that. Based on Nagito...
I see!
On top of Grape House. Because of that, the photo taken from all together, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the fourth floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap. I never
But what about the shape of the building?
Strawberry House is four-sided, and Grape House is six-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building.
You've just been Kuma'd! Don't...
It's true?
That's right! Those two...
Constructing a building like that on your...
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House, Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why would...
Aw, your precious hammies don't... Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solved it.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you...
Oh, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spot!
So which one was it?
Shut up! Just pick one of them! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
And hurry up, dumbass!
What? One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare...
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair!
So which one?
Shut up! Just pick one of them! I'm gonna solve this mystery!
And hurry up!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy! I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash!
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies was actually a dummy!
No, that's wrong!
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's...
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower. We thought the body had moved. Right up until that moment, you were the killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the
Miss Sonia... You are...
It's alright. Cause if he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or... It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it's...
I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both...
Maybe it was simply...
The body moved to a different...
You can't think of a device like that?
got it! You must be
What? Are you saying that?
Where the hell is this elevator?
It's the tower, the inside of the tower. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room... So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or it all leads to the same...
So that's why we could only enter it. Now that you mention it,
I see. We were basically...
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower... Then why is there a picture of a strawberry... and a picture of a grape...
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the But when we entered Strawberry Tower...
Not just that, but if I remember...
There are too many strange things.
When you see people and things...
What did you...
So, let's put aside...
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on.
Is it safe to say that all the items... And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? The reason is because...
I see!
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each... Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, and on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different...
Then, where did the different...
I want to say they lead outside, but...
Just for show.
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to... It was actually very effective.
I don't get it. But I guess it means...
Did you hear that, Monica?
Don't blame this on me.
Then I'll take responsibility.
Wait, there's no way that's gonna happen.
By the way, what is the chain on the far back door? It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep...
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought... The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence. The appearance of a body in the tower would In that situation, if we'd gone to and using that as a clue, the truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from...
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if...
It would have been a major after all. This fun...
Hold on. You're progressing much.
What a pain.
Gundam, please...
You said earlier that If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other? If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, and inside Strawberry House, which means the house... Answer me, fiend!
What does this mean?
The two... Two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning
is clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
If the two houses are connected vertically,
the elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning
is clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
If the two houses are connected vertically,
the elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
the elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning
is clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
If the two houses are connected vertically,
the elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning
is clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
If the two houses are connected vertically,
the elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning
is clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
If the two houses are...
the elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
the elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally. horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
The two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
Damn it!
We will never give up!
The two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
The two houses are
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
No, that's wrong! The elevator wasn't just moving Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you're...
Ah, that. From start to finish, somehow.
Rotated, meaning, as the it also rotated up. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even...
Well, a funhouse, and since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for...
That's not splendid at all! You're inhuman!
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear! So I was never human to begin with! From these
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how—
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet?
What is the octagon? I have...
Oh my... as long as you know what an octagon means.
I see! If I recall, an octagon...
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the...
Why is that place the...
You know how the four-sided strawberry house is on... If you cut a four-sided shape out of a six-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place...
Then the ultimate weapon...
That's a little different. I learned... Learned? The true identity of the which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like me, the killer, and then thought of a way to kill me.
The funhouse itself is the weapon.
That's why the killer tried to keep us, but more importantly...
Okay, everyone, all...
I'm trying to force myself to be more my heart, I might as well have a layback, so... Yeehaw! Ah, but be careful that... And just like I say each time...
I never... Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
Is it really alright to accept a situation?
I mean, that's not what's important. The killer who used the building structure.
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon?
There's no way I'd lie, it's such an important...
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely
retract.
I'm disappointed too, you know.
You say such... There is no such thing as murder for the sake of forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed... Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting...
Akane!
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure...
How they killed Nekom...
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first.
see! That's it? I think he might have
Died from fall.
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off?
That, I don't...
Don't just make... Where in that building would you even be able to...
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the...
Saying he...
But my gut... When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on! Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on! Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on! Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
No, that's wrong! That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So,
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, there would have been no drop for him.
That's what I was about to explain.
Silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pest?
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
the doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Silence, pest!
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop with... in the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Silence, pest!
Don't. What if I start to enjoy it?
If you arrange it as you can cause the drop...
So you're telling to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time?
What about the oil on the...
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
I agree with that.
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was...
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part...
If they did something like that...
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Huh?
The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was... tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower. And suspended Nekomaru in midair.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence.
killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature, only the floor. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy. So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that. Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair, because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall. Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that. Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself. Now's the time if you want to take back, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain the drop. Damn it! Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode. If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself. Now's the time if you want to take that, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain the drop. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru inside is just impossible. End of story. What? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Allow me to cut through those words! What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up?
What are you saying?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as... Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were... If something like that happened to you, you would start panicking instinctively. Your body would start moving.
And then, in order to make him fall, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire...
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected.
Was that unexpected?
Well, that's probably if they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that. They...
I see. So that's how...
Do you finally understand that?
Yeah. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so!
No, I believe you gave your all.
Hey! Why did you tease
this guy? He gets off on this! So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
I see! When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up...
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered.
See? I told you the pillar was the...
Well, the pillar was a bonus.
At this point, it is quite...
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say...
You didn't check it yourself.
Nah, that's impossible. Because even though I slept in a little, I still got...
Now that you mention it, there was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi.
So, and if we found Nekomaru's body there...
It appears yet another How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7...
That's what I want to know!
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
Killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest. That's gotta be it!
Headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m.,
But the alarm inside was set for 7...
Nekomaru died.
His time of death and one of those must...
Killer probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
No, that's wrong!
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock.
So you're saying there's no way the...
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tipped.
the clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside...
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listen.
And because of that, I can
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
I never misunderstand. I'll crush...
never give up! It's all coming together! You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building...
I see. So the killer...
So that's what it was.
This is truly fair.
Now's not the time to be pleased. More
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the sound when you fell. It would have been... And a great clue.
Or his scream.
He's not the type to let out a...
If only Nekomaru's alarm was louder, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
If it's... time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7 in our time?
Are
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that?
If only I heard the sound when you fell.
I agree with that. That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell.
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep.
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we hear the impact.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be—
I heard that sound.
Huh? You can—
I instantly woke up and left my room.
Excellent work, Akane!
Damn it! I see! Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30. That means our time was off.
2 hours?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would—
Plus, the funhouse has no windows.
However, for what reason did...
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just... If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means. I see! That's it. The killer made use of—
How did they...
We were required to go to Grape Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, we wouldn't be able to attend on time. That wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the— That's right. In doing so—
And when I witnessed Neko—
If I recall, and if that time was also 2 hours off, it should— At that time, he was heading over to Monaco. I see. Now that I think about it—
Too early!
When you said everyone, we thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth—
Ah, jeez! That's, well, what was it? You know,
Are you talking about...
wrong!
Why,
That's not it!
that's definitely the...
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward—
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House Lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that...
Which means that person does not who is it?
You're the only one! The one who wasn't there.
That's right! Nagito wasn't there! just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though you weren't in your room.
If that's the case, we're worried.
Please, say something!
If you don't hurry up and answer...
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge,
You couldn't? What do you...
It's merely...
not only did I not hear the alarm...
However, it is obvious that I did not hear... But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that...
To be honest, it's not just that. I was in a pretty deep sleep. It wasn't that. I
Couldn't hear it.
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three... If I recall...
The reason we could not...
That's right. It was because you actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate... Now then, you guys must understand by now, right?
Hold on a sec. Why does...
Why? Well, that's... precisely... only one! Gundam, there's some... When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge...
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it's...
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that? There's only one possibility. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lab.
Gundam,
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko. Me? After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, until the moment that alarm started ringing. If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Nekomaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room, just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone and checked the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
I was in the lounge.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess? The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Is that your argument? You bastard.
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you.
I see. Well, you don't have to admit it. So, why don't we just go... hold on a second. You know, Hajime, this class trial, this...
Hey! What do you mean that...
Perhaps I should say, just a boring farce. So, seriously, let's just... Nagito, something At some point during the investigation, what actually happened? Well, let's just leave that...
You said...
Please hold on!
But he's completely shut up.
Gundam!
I was simply... In fact, I shall deny the very basis.
Since the beginning...
Based on your... I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend from there. After returning to... Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is.
Let's see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the grape house. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the grape house side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at grape house. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at grape house.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing. Which means you're...
Are you serious?
Have you learned... That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House...
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already? That elevator, the only means of travel, as long as that your assumption...
Plus, the elevator broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot...
Since I was at Strawberry, there's no question that the following...
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already? That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
No, that's wrong! No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses.
Such a method does not exist!
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
You're the only one!
Nagito, you should know. Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one. There's a secret passage connecting the first floor. Isn't that right?
Jeez, once again. But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down, surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Meaning, the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame! However, what if the killer was unaware of the...
There's no way they didn't...
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value...
There's no way I can stop.
Don't make me angry! Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I already proved the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to at least pray to the key which dwells in the light! Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! You don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion. At least pray to the key which dwells in the light! Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! You don't at least pray to the key which dwells in the light! Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say... The killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light! Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion.
Crap!
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to at least pray to the key which dwells in the light!
Damn it!
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, I say!
Damn it!
Even if... the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, I say!
Damn it!
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down! I already proved the secret passage. The secret passage with...
Know the limits if you say the kill. Don't bark if you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion.
Crap!
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion. Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion.
We will never give up!
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, I say!
Damn it!
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down!
I already proved the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of... You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark if you don't want to drown in the milk.
Allow me to cut through those words! The wire used to string up Nekomaru, the hammer that looked like the weapon, and that those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think... There were various weapons and tools there.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no...
If that's the case...
It seems this is the... Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Hey, what are you...
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And, without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay? Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru, so by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ah, you make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
Years. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
What do you...
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought, truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument, it was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet. I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies!
We will never give up!
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! It's Nekomaru's back! Do you really think I can get behind him so easily? It's Nekomaru's back! Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
This is the end! Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Oh? Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of course it'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundam. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Now that you mention it, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of Hey, with your friends and their accept to secretly get one of them behind Mechamaru.
How about it?
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own 2 hands.
We will never give up! Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's first go over the many tricks the killer put. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all... Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House and set the wall clock's alarm to 5... After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else.
That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, according to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was by that point, the killer had already, in actuality, that's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to... However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there. With the power of hamsters, they were able to... This forced him to enter sleep mode. From there, the killer began First, they set the alarm and then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending. And Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the door, but because there was a heavier load than expected, Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
That was...
Stop using or.
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe something like...
You don't wish to forgive me? Then finish it! My beloved, deadly foe!
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then, please pull. Who will be chosen as the black? Please pull. Crap! I bit my... Yahoo! Yeah! Nice!
Now then. Jeez.
Fall, my tears. Listen well! How pitiful. Fine.
Damn it!
This, too, must be the will of Kaz...
You.
Let's make history.
That is...
Let me tell you this.
Huh?
I can see it!
Could it be?
Sensing even my subtle...
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's a great...
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka! Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me! I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance!
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might! I won't go easy on you! Don't even think about holding back! Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics! Give me everything you got!
Nekomoro need I! Your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Let me tell you. You weakling! Fall, my tears. If you flinch, you will die! Let me ask. Fine. Listen well! I shall engulf this world. I renounce you!
You.
But...
Damn it.
Fine. Fall.
Oh. You...
Let's make history.
Well?
My name is Gundam Tanaka! Fade like dust in the wind.
Yes, indeed.
Please wait! I beg of you!
Huh?
I beg of you!
How pitiful. Fine. What is it, my four dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction, that is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time! Damn it. Damn it! The worst.
Oh.
You are right. You are right.
Right!
Now then.
Hey, hey!
It's not like that.
Hey, hey. Right?
Well... Damn it. It's obvious.
Monokuma appears!
Now then.
What's this? What's the matter?
Well...
Hello.
Hey.
Say what?
You don't even know? Isn't that right?
Of course!
But...
Who knows?
Hey. Well, right?
You're getting all riled up! No, no! Shing! Huh?
Hey.
Yep.
Right?
No, no, no! Unbelievable.
Well... You're right. Huh?
Like...
Well...
Say what?
You don't know? Hey. See? Hey.
That's...
Huh? What's up?
I'll pick you up!
I am concerned.
Jeez.
Huh?
All right!
My!
I'm no doll. I'm Mini Maru.
Are you thanks?
Well...
I'll pick you up!
Whoa! Man. Engines revving! Huh. Miss Sonia?
Oh my!
Are you kidding me? Jeez.
I am Mini Maru.
Man. That's right!
You serious?
Of course.
Hey, hey.
Well. Hey, hey!
But still,
Now then. Hey, bastard!
Huh?
Ah.
right?
Of course! Listen!
Hey!
I am sorry! Huh?
What? Hey, hey. Ding, 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 ding.
Don't misunderstand.
So... I'll show you my serious...
Hey, hey! What are you saying? Hey, hey, hey! What?
Settle down! All right!
Damn right. All right!
Starting to get pumped up!
Leave it to me.
So this is the last island. I guess it has an ambiance befitting of a final island.